Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is CombatWombat and welcome to Wombat Plays AirMech. AirMech is Carbon Games' debut title. It's their very first game, and as you can see it is currently in alpha state. I've been playing it for quite some time, and I just set up this new account, so going with the name and all. And I'm going to show you what this game is all about. If there's anyone out there that happens to remember RTS AirMech, a game released by Technosoft in 1989, I believe, then you will find this to be very, very similar. This game, and I'm going out on a limb here, this game looks like a good 3D copy of RTS AirMech. So I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, and I'm not saying that this is a good thing. I'm not sure actually, but what it does pretty good actually. It looks good, and I know that RTS AirMech did a lot of good things for the RTS genre, and as far as I can tell, AirMech plays pretty good. It does. And right, so there's a little news ticker going on down there. As you can see, there's no NDA, so whatever we're doing right now is a good thing, I suppose. Okay, let's see here. So there's your single player, and it offers 4 versions of one map, which is Canyon, and apparently there's another map, but this one's still unlocked. And also there's 2 different kinds of multiplayer options. One is, I think, in one you team up with people and play against enemy computer enemies, and the other one offers you to play against human enemies, if that makes sense, but I'm not sure. Also there's your customized army, and this is really all you would expect from a modern game like this. It offers the opportunity to just kind of switch up your setup a little bit, change and switch your military units, and you can kind of play around a little bit and just customize, and we'll take a look at this after we joined a game, so you actually know what I'm talking about. And then there's our options, and those are well, fairly limited. So let's not waste any more time and jump right in. We'll do the simplest version, and there you go. This is AirMech. There's a little tutorial for you. Down here at the bottom left corner, you have your map, your overview. Now what you can see is we're playing at a jet, and this actually works as a dual stick shooter. It's set up to work with a controller, with a gamepad as well, yeah. Now what we can do is we can fly around, and every time you move you lose kind of a stamina thingy, and you can recharge that while hovering over your base or bases. Also you can shoot, and you can pick up units and drop them again. And while you do that, you lose your stamina more quickly, obviously. Also you can, there you go, there's an enemy, and you can just kind of, there you go, we just killed him. What you can do now is you can pick up your units, and then you can tell them what to do, and we're losing our stamina, so we'll recharge real quick. And say with this tank, for instance, we can tell them to attack, we can tell them to capture a certain point, we can tell them to patrol, and we can set actual spots, or we can tell them to link to a certain other unit. And also we can just tell them to kind of stay clear and stay put, just drop them again. What we also can do, and you see this right here, we can switch from our jet mode into a melee transformer mode. And we're not supposed to do this, come on. And as you can see, we captured this point now. Annihilate them real quick. Also, if you hold down your right mouse button, wait a second, you can kind of pull out a sword and shield and go and just beat on tanks. It seems to work a little clunky, I'm not sure. There's not much impact when you hit a target, but everything else in the game feels very fluid. The jet stuff and all that good stuff. Also, now, in order to actually, you know, be able to conquer any points here in the game, you need to build units, of course. And if you press Q or mouse down, I guess, you get to your well, your build or your building screen. Now those are your units that you can build, and they have all different kinds of costs and building time and speed and power. What you want to do, you want to have a good balance between defense and offense, obviously. And then there's your supply truck, which actually repairs your vehicles, and then there's your infantry, which can be used to take spots. Right, and before we start losing this game, due to me only talking about it, we'll start to actually play a little bit. Also, you can regen your health while you are over your base. Right, once you select the unit that you want to build, you can then press R to just rebuild it. Also, you can enter your buying screen from anywhere, it doesn't matter where you're at. So just go with that for now. Real quick. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I'm just going to drop some def turrets here. The cool thing about this is that if you build it, say, here or wherever you are, you can pick them up at every base. You don't need to go back to a certain base or whatever. So that's actually really nice. Did I drop it on top? No, I didn't. Is that? I think that's actually okay. So let's kind of stack those here, and let's see what's here. Okay, our base is doing a pretty good job at defending right now. Let's drop a second one right here. Well, probably not at the on the ramp, but there. And let's see. Let's start building some offense, right? So we'll go with 2 tanks and 3 armored cars for now. Let's just kind of start telling them to advance. Our turret seems to be stationed here. Okay. So what I'm doing now, I'm telling them to attack, and I'm grabbing those little guys. Those actually, as you can see, walk in the base and just kind of take over the place. And once you do that, okay. Oh, I'm out of stamina, as you can see, and I fell down. Good job, Brain. Good job. Apparently, also there are neutral units that are just kind of round. So I'm not sure how those actually work. Okay, so my offense failed miserably. Obviously, you gain credits, or I don't even know what to call them, by killing units, and then you can spend them on building stuff. If that makes sense, right? Yes, it does. Okay, let's see. Yes, we'll build 2 of these as well. Okay, so what you'll see, what the enemy will do once you kind of start shooting at him, he will retreat and hover over his base, and while he does that, you can't really harm him. And as I feel that the central spot here is kind of the main thing to be fighting about, I'll just build a little more. Let's see. Let's get a little, just a little bit more heavy infantry. What's going on? So here, build him. Take the neutral tank out real quick. Let's try the melee thing. There you go. Doesn't look too spectacular, but it serves its purpose, I suppose. Okay, drop a little more of these. I do kind of want to get this over there, so we'll do that. we do have quite the nice setup going on here, and I think it's worth a try. So I don't remember where I put my supply truck. Oh, it's right there. That's one thing I would like to see. When you hover over a unit, to see which unit you're actually kind of hovering over, to have something display. Oh, there's our supply truck. You can link this actually to a tank. Actually, let's do it this way. Stay with it real quick and you attack. Oh, never mind. Okay, that didn't work out at all. Capture this point and we'll leave him as it is. And so let's see what are we doing. Okay, so they obviously got the point. And let's just go those to capture the spot. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. There's one of our guys going all crazy. Stay put for now. Kind of defend this area until we've conquered it. Let's see. Come on. What is he doing? Let's take him out. So you'll see I'll retreat and hover over the base to regen. The jets actually have quite the nice speed. It works pretty well, and I have no idea how many infantries we need here to get our hands on this base. Really want to do this. Obviously, the main goal of this particular game is to destroy your enemy's base, which would be the big ass one down here. Yeah, you see all those rockets? Pretty well protected right now. Okay, so we got this spot. This is nice. Let's build up some defense real quick. And there's our tanks, and the defense looking pretty well over here as well. What's going on here? Let's take out the tank and regen some stamina or whatever you call it. Come on now. Okay, there we go. And actually, let's grab a couple of these. So this is a supply truck. Link it to that tank. And he's taking a shot at me, so let's just kill him. There you go. That worked. And a armored car, and we'll put it here real quick. Just gonna stack stuff and prepare. So there's infantry and there's a defense. Which, wow. So okay, so it conquered it, captured it back. Those bastards. Okay, so let's get some infantry going. And that one was killed. So let's take out the neutral thing over here. Come on. Uh-oh. Come on. Okay, there you go. Reach some health real quick. I don't believe I've mentioned this. You can switch between your jet version and your transformer guy by either pressing shift or right-clicking on your jet, as well as once you're in your transformer mode, you can press spacebar and you can go back to jet. Okay, so we're doing pretty good on holding the spot over here, and I think we should be good. Okay, let's just kind of keep it. Put this here. Let's see. Okay, so let's get a couple of tanks going, and then we shall advance and try to get the next base. Also, you can work with hotkeys. I'm clicking right now, as you can see, but if you're a hotkey guy, then that works as well. So, stay clear, C, all that good stuff. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. Okay, that's not cool. Actually, Let's grab those. Tell them to attack, so they kind of advance real quick. Or never mind, we'll do it this way. Just drop them there and draw this one. And we'll build a couple of armored cars, supply trucks. Okay, this is looking pretty good. But let's just start advancing here. Turret. Okay, let's link those to our tanks. Come on. And build a couple of these so we can actually conquer it. And let's see, we don't want them to... Oh, look at that. Okay, well, yeah, let's put a little pressure on the main base here real quick. So what we're doing right now is... I'm just having my tanks kind of attack the main base. And just take out some defense here, which we'll have to do anyways. Okay, whoa. Okay, I almost died. Regen some health, and... let's see, pick those up. Unfortunately enough, you have to pick up every single... Oh, there you go, we win. Why was that? Oh, I think we actually destroyed the enemy base. Well, we won, apparently. So there you go. I'm not sure why we did so, but whatever. As you can see, our champion or whatever leveled up. We gained experience, and let's take one final look at the customization options in the game, and then we're done with this particular play or walkthrough. Right, so right now we're playing as a fighter, and we can switch that up, and kudos is your currency as far as I know. So right now we could buy the chopper, and you have a nice comparison going on over here, so you can compare all kinds of stats and see how things differ between the units. Those are unlocked here, those three. So with the chopper, for instance, we would be stronger in ground warfare, but we would be worse in any air combat, and it would have more armor, but it would go slower, just all that stuff. So I think we'll just stick with the fighter for now. Also, you can switch up your champion, and I don't think it does anything except for changing your avatar. So yeah, there you go. Maybe play as a guy, I don't know. And what is more important is blue, the color of the sky, whatever that may. Oh, so that's you can change your like your faction color or your champion's color, and so we're playing as blue. We could also play as the red units, and there's 2 unlocked ones as well. What does it say about red? I wonder. The color of blood. Oh, I like that. Okay, and right, so let's take a look at the units real quick. So there's your infantry, and there are all sorts of other units you could pick, and you always get the comparison tab up here. And you can just kind of play around. You can buy new stuff, unlock stuff. Many things are not in the game right now, like such as the rocket infantry or the engineer. There's always a little description and telling you what it does. Right. Let's see. There's your... Yeah, those are all the units we can get right now. Obviously, there are more available at one point. There will be. This game, needless to say, is still in alpha, so they're working on stuff, and it does take a lot of work to balance things out as well, so it makes sense to only have the standard default loadout right now. But I'm liking the fact that you can play around a little bit, check out different things. So there's a base repair, for instance. It's fragile and immobile, but it slowly repairs your fortress. Now that sounds nice. There you go. Or there's your standard mine. So you can actually put down mines, and vehicles have to go over it, as you saw in the gameplay video. The paths are very predetermined, if that makes sense. So there you go. That works. And yeah, so that's about it. One more thing. Once you're in here, you can actually get a description of your unit and what it does. And we'll talk about this just for a second, and then we're done. Believe you me, then we're done. Okay, so there's your basic standard infantry, and they are very fast, and they are required to capture outposts. Then there's your quick bike, and it's light armored, quite fast, not very powerful. And then there's your armored car, a little more powerful, still pretty fast and pretty cheap. Then there is the rocket truck. It's an anti-air and anti-ground vehicle that shoots rockets, and it's heavily armored. Yeah, pretty slow. There's your medium tank. It's the backbone of any army, only weak against airborne threats. So there you go. It does have pretty nice armor. If you compare it, right? 1,300 is pretty nasty. It's fairly slow, pretty powerful. It doesn't have any air missiles or anything. And then there's your supply truck, which repairs your vehicles and sticks to them. Then there's your dual turret air defense. And then there's your missile tank, which is also an anti-air missile vehicle. Well, there you go. Those are our basic default units in AirMech. The game is in alpha right now, so there are a couple of things that need to be ironed out. But from what I've seen so far, and from my previous experience with the game, it's been quite addictive. It's been pretty good. It's looking very well, actually. And if the devs keep working on the game and releasing new builds very frequently, as how they've been doing it so far, I don't see how this game could be, I don't know, how it could not work, really. So yeah, I'm actually excited for the game, and I'm looking forward to it hitting the shelves. Well, and that is me being done for today. I hope you enjoyed this little walkthrough, and I hope to see you soon with some more Star Wars: The Old Republic. Right? Right? There you go. See you next time, guys. See you next time.